Hello everyone. In this video I want to talk about Python dictionaries. We'll talk about when you should use a Python dictionary, how to create one, and then how to edit it. We'll also look at some of the functions that we can use on Python dictionaries. Let's jump over to a text editor to get started. Here in our text editor, the first thing we need to do is to create a variable. Let's create the variable dict_a. To denote a dictionary, we need to use curly brackets. A dictionary is made up of key-value pairs. How we create a key-value pair in a dictionary is first we denote the key. So let's say key 1. We put a colon, and then we denote the value. So value 1. All we're saying is that this is the key to this value. All keys in a dictionary have to be unique, so we aren't able to use the key 1 string again in another key. However, values do not have to be unique. We can denote more key value pairs by putting a comma. We do the same thing. So key 2. Our values can be a lot of different data types. So let's put in 10.1 for this one. For the third key, let's use an integer number, so we'll say 7. And then for the fourth key, we'll use a boolean. So true. Dictionary keys are immutable, and that means we can use any immutable data types in these keys. So let's look at how we can use a tuple as a key. Let's create another dictionary. We'll say dictionary B. Remember to denote it with curly brackets, and then we'll use a tuple as a key instead of the strings that we have up here. So let's say the tuple 0, 1, and then the value will be a string of A, and then we'll put in a tuple of 1 and 2 with the string value of B, and then a tuple of 2 and 3 with a string value of C, and then we end it with a curly bracket. Dictionary keys can be any immutable data type, so that means tuples here are perfectly valid. We could also use something such as a frozen set. Dictionaries are indexed by these keys, so if we want to pull something out of a dictionary, we can just use the key value. We do this by typing in the dictionary that we want to index, so let's index dictionary A, square bracket, and then we put in the key value. So let's say key 1. Let's go ahead and assign this to a variable, and then we'll print X. Opening up a command prompt or a terminal, depending on your operating system, we'll type in the Python version that we're using and then the name of the file. So mine is called dictionary.py. Hitting execute, we see that we return value 1. This is just the value of the key that we indexed. So we see that the key 1 returns the value of value 1. If we change this to key 2, we should return the value of key 2, which is 10.1, which we do. We can also use the command get to index a dictionary. Let's do that by saying y is equal to dictionary A and then the function get. Now we just pass in the key value. So let's say key 3. After that, we'll do the same thing as above and print y. When we print to the terminal, we see that we return 7, which is just the value of key 3 in this dictionary. Since dictionary keys are immutable, that means that we can't change them. However, we can change the values of a key. We do this by indexing the value that we want, the same way that we did before. So dictionary A, and then we'll pass in key 3. Now we can set this equal to a new value. So right now it's equal to 7. So let's change it to the string 7. Saving this, we'll print dictionary A indexed at the key 3 position. Whenever we execute this, we should see the 7 change to the string value 7, which we do. We can also manually add new values to our dictionary. We first specify the dictionary that we want to add the value to. So let's say dictionary A, and then we put in a new key. So we'll say new key as a string. Then we set this equal to any value that we want. So let's do 100. After printing this to the terminal, we see that the dictionary now includes a new key of the value 100. Now that we know how to add a new key value pair, let's see how we can remove one. We can remove a key value pair by typing in the dictionary that we want to remove it from, and then the function pop. Then we'll pass in the key that we want to remove, so new key, and that will remove it from our dictionary. But let's check and make sure. Let's use a function called list, which will give us every value in our dictionary. Now we just need to specify the dictionary that we want the values out of, and then we'll use a function called values. We'll print this to the terminal, and we should see all the values in the dictionary, which we do. We can do the same thing if we want all the keys in the dictionary. So I'll take this and I'll remove the function values and put in keys. We'll print this and we'll see that we returned all the keys. But now what if we want all of these in key value pairs? We can use a similar function called items. So we'll do the same thing, we'll paste in, and then we'll use the function items. Once we print this, we see that we're given the key value pairs for each one. And that's pretty much it for this video. There's only a few key things that we have to remember. Dictionary keys have to be unique, and we're able to index a dictionary through these unique keys. Also, we're able to change values but not keys once we create them. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Until next time.